Hi guys, welcome back again to the channel. So as you guys can currently see on screen at the minute, we're on 225 subscribers. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe down below, or if you just enjoy the video in general, feel free to subscribe as well. Also, feel free to join the Discord. We have 39 members in there. The link to that will be in the description. Now with that being said, let's actually get into the video. Today guys, we're going to be doing a video on why we may see a price increase on Argo blockchain over the next 2 weeks. So let's first of all get right into the first reason. At the moment we're coming towards the end of the UK tax year, with the date of that being the 5th of April. Effectively, some people may have used up their total tax allowance in regards to their ISA account, which obviously is going to stop them from buying any more stocks at the moment, and therefore they may be looking to purchase more stocks at the new tax year, which is obviously going to let them buy more stocks they may currently hold, or obviously stocks of new interest. It may also cause more people to try and make the most of their current tax year allowance by buying more stocks if they've not currently used their full tax year allowance. So the big question you're probably asking yourself is, why are people just going to start buying Argo when this same rule applies to all stocks as a whole? Well, Argo is obviously gaining a lot more traction now than ever before due to the potentiality of a Nasdaq listing, which of course is going to draw more people to the stock. And as well, Bitcoin's price has increased quite significantly, which again is obviously going to increase Argo's value, which again is going to increase more people to come to the stock. Also as well, when people physically look at Argo, they can see, if they look at the 1 year chart, that Argo has increased by 6,500% in 1 year alone, and therefore they'll be very interested in the stock. And again, Argo have been getting better and better at mining Bitcoin, which obviously is going to result in them getting higher output in regards to Bitcoin, and the higher the output and the higher Bitcoin goes in price, the more people are going to be drawn towards the stock, because the more news will surround the stock itself. So basically the point I'm trying to make out of all three of them things is that more people are going to be drawn towards the stock, obviously as a result of Bitcoin climbing in price and Argo becoming more powerful in their sector. And at the moment guys, we could expect some people to hold the mindset of, okay, I don't have any money in my ISA allowance at the minute, however the tax year is drawn to a close, therefore when I get my new ISA allowance at the start of April, therefore I can buy some shares in potentially Argo stock. And generally speaking guys, the month of April itself tends to be a pretty good month in the stock market. I'll put on screen for you guys to see at the minute. The S&P 500 showed that from 2018 to 2019, April itself showed a very good month in regards to providing returns. And I think one of the main reasons behind that is obviously that fact that the new tax year in the UK begins at the start of April, therefore granting more people the opportunity to buy more stocks again. Now, a second reason to why we may very well see a price increase at the start of April is because Argo tends to release a new RNS update, which they do every single month right at the start of the month. If you weren't aware, Argo basically releases a new RNS update every single month to inform everybody involved in the stock and also everybody in general in terms of what their new business plans may be for the coming month, or any changes they made last month as well. Now the reason this could be very important is because Argo announced at the end of February that they would install 4,500 new mining machines, and obviously they would have used them for the full month of March, and the reason they installed these was to increase their Bitcoin output. Therefore, we could potentially expect a higher Bitcoin output in the RNS update as a result of these mining machines being installed at the end of February. This of course would provide a good increase in their share price, because any good news towards any given stock is going to result in good news towards their share price as well. Also as well, we could possibly expect a good return on the RNS update as a result of Bitcoin hitting for the first time in its history 60k in the middle of March, and obviously Argo's main source of revenue is Bitcoin. Bitcoin itself is actually expected to have yet another record-breaking month in April. Actually, Forbes released an article which Danny Scott, the chief executive of Coin Corner Analysis, stated that the analysis of price data revealed that Bitcoin in the last 10 years has an average gain of 51% in April alone, and if this was to play out again, Bitcoin could hit 80k a coin. Now of course guys, that is completely and utter speculation. However, when it comes to physically looking at Bitcoin and other cryptos and stocks in general, the only way you can physically predict a future price is by looking at previous events and trying to write the future based on that history. And also you have to actually consider the fact that Danny Scott, the chief executive of Coin Corner, would study Bitcoin on a degree that none of us could even ever imagine, and he'd have some top paid professionals studying Bitcoin as well. And finally guys, the third reason may not actually be something that we see happen at the start of April, but more so towards the actual month of April itself. And the third reason is purely due to the transition we're currently seeing happening and have seen over the last couple of weeks, and that is the world becoming more crypto based as a whole. The reason Bitcoin climbed in price from 51k from Thursday last week to 57k at the time of making this video is because of Visa. Visa basically followed in the footsteps of Tesla by becoming more mainstream crypto based by adopting to the USD coin as a form of transaction. This actually marks as a revolutionary step in Bitcoin's direction in terms of moving up the ladder, because Visa's whole business model is devoted towards payment transactions. Now, as important as this is towards Bitcoin and obviously the development of Argo and Bitcoin itself, I want to express extremely how important it is to Argo, because at the end of the day, that's what this video is all about. Every single time that we hear of a new business adopting to a crypto payment method, this gives Bitcoin more power than it had before, and the more power that it has, the higher it will climb in price. This probably explains to why Argo and Peter Walt are trying as hard as they possibly can to get as much Bitcoin mining technology as they can before Bitcoin shoots up in price even more as a result of more businesses jumping on the bandwagon of adopting to cryptocurrency payment methods. Now, that is an extremely good thing to note, is that Bitcoin has climbed even more in terms of its power grasp by Tesla jumping on the bandwagon, Visa jumping on the bandwagon, and PayPal jumping on the bandwagon as well. And as a result of that, it's going to gain even more traction, and all that has happened in the course of 2 or 3 weeks. April will be a month of good and bad, and I have no doubt at all that we will see as many bad days as we will see good. However, I also have no doubt at all that we'll see even more companies adopting to this new payment method, which is Bitcoin and other cryptos. And as a result of that, Argo will gain more value. Give this some time, we will see it shine, and it will all blow our minds. Anyway guys, that is actually going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, smash the like button. This is a really good video and some really good points inside of it in which you guys could probably take some good pointers from. Also as well, if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe down below. I produce good content and I've got a lot more videos coming as well in the up and coming weeks, which I'm sure you'll see some good value in. So with that being said guys, I will see you in the next one.